Hey guys, I am going to give you my top cryptos to invest in this year. Everybody talks about Bitcoin, and while Bitcoin is the top in market cap, I like to invest in cryptos, assets that have a better ROI, a better return on your investments. So some of these are Ethereum. Ethereum holds the levels a whole lot better than Bitcoin. I think that it's going to be doing bigger than market cap. So for example, right now we have Bitcoin is at about 26K right now. Its all-time high was around right just under 70K, about 69K, $69,700. Ethereum right now is at 1,800, but it can go up to about 4,004K, a little bit even more. That for me, while close, if it gets up there, could be a better ROI than Bitcoin. But here's some of my bigger bets. Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu in 2020 was the biggest shocker. It was the most heavily traded crypto asset, came out of nowhere. Everybody was talking about, I don't know about Shiba Inu. That's a meme coin. It's a meme coin. Well, it may have started out as a meme coin, but there's nothing memish about Shiba today. Shiba is in the top 20 when it comes to trading and market cap. It also follows Bitcoin and an Ethereum 98% of the time. So if Bitcoin is going up, then it's going up. If it's going down, then it's going down. So it's not any more heavily reliant upon the community to push it. Why? It's because institutional money has diversified into it. So here's something that I want to tell you guys. The big funds that are trading indexes, the NASDAQ, you always hear me talking about these indexes in comparison to crypto. So the NASDAQ, which is the top 100 tech stocks that are trading on the NASDAQ market, the S&P, which is the top 500 companies trading on the New York Stock Exchange, and the Dow, the top 30 companies trading on the Dow. But they're diversified into commodities such as gold, oil, silver. They're also heavily invested in various stocks. So I'm looking at these indexes in comparison to how various cryptos are moved. So Shiba Inu, we saw Shiba Inu do moves up to 1,000% in 2020. Imagine that. There was a guy, he came in, I believe, in the early days around 5,000. So when it hit its all-time high, he was at a profit at $5 billion. Heavy moves. But with risk, high risk, come high return. But what I do when I'm looking at what to invest in, these moves that may happen, and they all don't work. And I'm going to tell you a couple that have not worked for me yet, which is why I always like to stress, guys, everything that I'm telling you here is for educational purposes only. But I wish I had a guy like me when I was first getting out there, investing, trading, that could be honest with me. Tell me some of the moves. Tell me what they were doing. But also letting me know that it was speculation that worked for them and that I had to do my own research. So I'm telling you the same thing. I'm not a financial advisor, but I've been pretty successful. And the reasons why is research, technical analysis, analyzing the fundamental news, comparing it to other cryptos, other indexes, other movers and shakers within the whole financial market, and really getting into the economics. So I'm doing all the work for you. Just let me know also what it is that you want to see from me. So Shiba Inu right now is trading at 5 zeros in the 5. When it was up there, it was 409, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It almost lost to zero. I remember I got it at $2,000. It was 4 zeros in the 2. And when it got up there to the all-time high, I was at a little bit over $20,000. Wow. Huh? I think that Shiba Inu is going to do a move like that, but even more. Why? Because Shiba Inu has diversified not only within its own tokenized area where it was before, but it's now engaging in the metaverse. Also, it's doing a heavy burn every day. Why is that important? Because the more coins you burn, the less of a supply that there is. And then the more demand that there is, it's going to be worth even more. I believe that Shiba Inu is going to really be doing some major things. So analyzing some new projects, some things that have come out. I'm going to come to you with that next week. But Shiba Inu is always a favorite of mine. It's made a lot of people a lot of money. I believe we have not heard anything yet. XRP. XRP was one of the first projects that I got into. Actually, it was the first project. I invested in XRP. It was 16, 17 cents before I even invested in Ethereum or Bitcoin. Why XRP? XRP has a lot of advantages. Saying that to go to for banks even, the whole payment system. XRP, it had gotten up to about $2.50, probably a little bit more. Now it's trading around in the 40 cents, 47 cents area. I believe we're going to have a nice drop to capitulate the market, to drive people to sell so that the market makers, institutions can buy at low prices. So I'm telling you guys, you need to beware. If it gets down there, do not sell, because what's going to happen is these guys are going to be buying up very low price. If you have more money, I'd buy a little bit more at those low prices, and I would hop I will hold, because I know that they're going to drive the prices up. They're going to get it out there in the media. And what happens is, I always tell you, when it goes in the media, everybody's buying. Well, somebody's got to be selling to the buyer. And who is that? Well, it's the guys that bought down at the bottom. So you want to think like a market maker. Trading, investing is all psychological. The winner, they rely upon it 90% is psychological. So I am trying to take the guessworking out of it for you and let you know how to think like a big investor, how to think like a market maker. So XRP, that's a better ROI. Getting back, and as I said, when it goes down, when it comes back up, it's going to hit the all-time high, and they're going to drive it even beyond the all-time high to create a new all-time high. So what are we looking at? Higher highs, higher lows. And that way we see that now that there's an actual trend coming. It's a trend that it's continually going up. Everything just doesn't go up all the time. They're going to drive it down to hit that low. But if we can get a higher low, higher than the low that it had before, then that tells us exactly where the market is going. And you can't look at a 5-hour, a 1-hour, or a 15-minute candlestick. You've got to go look bigger, go bold, go big. So look at the weekly and look at the monthly to actually see where the market could go. XRP, that's another one. I like also some of the ones that contend with Ethereum. I love Cardano. I love Solana. Those are other big moves that have a better ROI than Bitcoin and maybe even Ethereum. There are a number of plays that also that I like, and it's the metaverse. I'm all about the metaverse. What I'm going to actually do is I'm going to break this up because I'm at my 10-minute time frame. I try to keep my videos short, but metaverse. Next one, I'm going to do something specifically on the metaverse for you guys. One project that I got into early, I really still believe in it, but it let me down. It let the community down. It's Luna One. I think that it has a great potential. A lot of us, we bought in at pre-market sale at 15 cents. They brought it up, still in pre-market, telling people to get in even more to 25 cents because they were going to open it up, do their initial coin offering at about 27 cents, maybe a little bit higher. What did they do? They opened up at 5 cents. 5 cents. It blew the mind of me and everybody in the community. So now it's trading low, 1 cent, 2 cents area, coming up to about 3 cents. So what did I do? Well, I didn't sell. I bought in at those lows. And if it goes lower, I'll go ahead and buy in again, because I believe that the community, I believe that the project is actually sound because it's combining different arenas within their metaverse platform. So they have gaming, they have an ecosystem for shopping. Luna One is a project that it was horrible what they did to us, but I believe in the project still. When it dropped, when they opened it up at 5 cents, I bought in at 15 cents and even before, and then they screwed us and then they just screwed the community and they entered in at 5 cents. Then it was a big loss for me and a lot of other people. What did I do? I did not sell. I bought more at that low level. But when the market comes up, I believe that it could come up and then take me out in profit. Whether I stay in or not, that's another question, but I'll let you guys know. All right. Thank you. If you liked what you heard, as I always say, help us out. Just press like. Why? It does great for the algorithms. It keeps us going. It keeps us up there in the YouTube channel. And also press subscribe, because if you really do like what you hear, then you're going to get an indication when I'm dropping new fresh videos. Also, what I'd like you guys to do is interact with me. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you want to hear. Tell me a concern that you have. And if I haven't answered that question, I'll certainly give it to you. Also, I will help direct you to where you can go, because I don't want you just to come to me for answers. I want to teach you how you can go ahead and get your own answers, and also where you can start analyzing the markets like I do. My dad always told me when I was a kid, I'd rather somebody teach me how to fish than for me to always go to them to buy fish from them. So that's what I love for you guys. That's what I learned for myself. It's been very helpful. And I really want you guys to have an economic and a financial understanding so you do not get screwed, you do not get run, you do not get scared out of the market. Think like a market maker. Thanks.